Introducing the Excalibur 1850. This is what the remote control looks like. To arm the alarm, I'm going to hit, it's going to hit lock. It'll tell you lock on the remote control. To disarm the alarm, you're going to hit unlock. This unlocks the doors. This car is a 2005 Ford 500, which is one of the few, pretty much it's the first one I ever done. I've seen them in the street, but I never got the pleasure of doing one. But today was the day I finally got to do one. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and arm the alarm. Okay. If anybody walks up, opens any of the doors, try to jack up the car, leave it in full brakes, try to bust out the key lock, break the windows, it's going to fire off up to a mile and will page him in the remote control. I'm going to go ahead and try to blow out the window without breaking it. Basically what you're going to see is a little hammer here in the corner letting you know that the alarm was triggered by a shock sensor. I'm going to go ahead and arm the system again. If somebody tries to slim jim the door, bust out the key lock, the alarm is going to fire off. I'm going to go ahead, it's hooked up to all 4 doors. I'm going to go ahead and open the door with the key because I don't want to break his window for it. You'll get the little door icon in the corner. That's just letting you know that the alarm was triggered by a door open. Of course, he went ahead and got the remote start. I'm going to go ahead and remote start the car. You got to press a little start twice. Okay. Gives you the car started by remote control. It gives you a stopwatch in the top. It lets you know how long the car has been running for. Basically, the default setting on it is 5 minutes. But you can set it for 10, 15, and 20 minutes, depending on how long you want the car to stay on, in case you forget to ever turn it off. If you leave your AC, of course, in the on position, on the cold, it will turn on the AC and it'll leave your AC running. That way the car is nice and cool. And if you live up north, you can always put it on the heater mode. I'm going to go ahead and shut off the remote start by pressing this the same way you remote started it by hitting it twice. You do the same process. When you remote start the car, there's 3 ways a remote start will shut off. Number 1, you press this twice. Number 2, the timer will run out and it will shut off by itself. Or if somebody opens the door and pushes the foot on the brake, it shuts off the remote start for safety reasons. What you do is when you remote start the car, you open the door, you turn the key in ignition, push the foot on the brake, the remote start turns off, and the car stays running because the key is already in the ignition. The batteries are the round ones, the SunPass ones. It brings 2 of them. The CR 2032s, they're easy to find anywhere. They'll last about 3 months. You'll start getting a chirp every 5 minutes letting you know it's time to replace the batteries. It'll give you a leeway, that way you don't have to run to the store right away, but you know that, and it will give you another week before your battery will die on the remote control. Let's say that happens. You can open the door. Of course, the alarm will prevent the car from starting, so what you do is you turn the key in ignition, and there's a hidden button you got to press, and that will disable the alarm and allow you to start the car. Of course, the alarm is hooked up to the door locks. Locks your doors. I'm going to hit the remote control. Unlocks your doors. It comes with the spare remote, which is a valet remote. This one will do everything: arm, disarm, remote start, everything. The only thing is not going to beep you. But if you ever take the car for a shop or body shop, you want to just leave them the little one. That way you don't break the big one because it's $100. To pop the trunk, you hold the little trunk icon here for 2 seconds, and it will release the trunk. Okay. This is the Excalibur 1850. It's got lifetime warranty. It comes with 2 remote control. This alarm was installed here in Miami, Florida, by Auto Alarm Specialists. Our numbers are 305-298-4814. Thank you for watching this video.